Trade deadline is approaching. What are you hearing? What obviously the biggest name in Machado went, and then Brad Hand went also. What are we looking at right here with Familia also having been moved?
Yeah, and kudos to those teams for stepping up early. The next big one, I think, is Zach Britton. He's had 8 scoreless outings recently, and I think people now are not as concerned as they were early on if he was all the way back from that Achilles. It's big-time demand here. I think he's probably can't go to the Dodgers because I think that may push them over the tax threshold unless they somehow move other money. But, Houston, the Yankees, the Diamondbacks, the Red Sox, I mean, let's face it, the trade deadline for me is mostly about relief pitching. I love what Cleveland did, not just with Hand, but with Simber as well. So to me, Britton is the next big piece. And again, I think because it's a really strong market, I don't think you'll have to wait till the 31st. I think it's just a matter of days before he winds up for a postseason contender.
Well, I mean, is the price higher for the Yankees and the Red Sox because of location, because of the division, Tom?
No, I don't think so. The Orioles are a very weird team to kind of try to read, and we saw that throughout the Machado negotiations. Listen, I think they'll make the best deal, especially since Britton is just a pure rental. It's not as if they're going to have to look at Britton pitching for the Yankees or Red Sox for the next 3-4 years. So I think it's about the best deal. And it wouldn't shock me if it's one of those teams in the East, but I do think Houston has, the biggest need. I mean, they can always put McCullers in the bullpen to close in the postseason, but they really don't have a left-handed guy anyway, and I think they'd feel a lot better. It's funny, Rich, their bullpen, their numbers are great, but there's still uncertainty about the last 3 outs of a game in October, and I think Britton would answer that.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.